Hello there. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done something like this. Gameplay footage, some voiceover to accompany it. The gameplay in the background is of me doing some survival mission in Warframe. The music that'll be accompanying it will be some Hotline Miami music, either one or two. Links in the description if you want to, listen to them yourselves without my obnoxious voice over it. Anyhow, those of you who have clicked on this video would want some answers, so let's just jump right to it. Alright, so why am I doing a video about an update when I could have just done a journal on FA or DA? Well, I kind of have these doubts whether or not you guys would actually be reading any of my journals, because reading text is boring, and watching some guy play a game while there's a voice over it to get the information seems a little bit more fun, and people stay hooked onto the medium a bit longer than just reading something, so I guess this is the reason why this video exists now. Plus, I find a lot of fun making videos in general, just editing everything together, so that's just something for me. I just like to have a little bit of fun trying out something new. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you find this form of announcements a bit overkill, a little bit too much effort, or do you actually still read the journals that I make? I would like to know down in the comments. If you don't read my journals, could you at least explain why you don't read my journals, at least to 100%? If you do read them, even in the slightest, gather the information that you need, then I'm okay with that. I just want to know whether or not making journals are worth it, and whether or not I should continue doing this video, gameplay footage, voiceover format for making announcements. Alright, so with that out of the way, what have I been doing up until this point? Well, since October of 2017, as you've guessed it, I was addicted to Warframe. Yay! When I began to try out that game back in October 2017, I was just immediately hooked. Warframe was a gift that just kept on giving for me. New experiences, an entire world for me to try out. It's nothing too spectacular, nothing too new for me. It's like a fighting in space, but the way they executed it was enough to just kept me enticed, and I was addicted, guys. But of course, right now, I'm kind of slowing down from this Warframe addiction. I've kind of reached the point of the game where I'm just waiting for new content updates now. I've already pretty much done a lot of the story stuff, a lot of the weapons and stuff I've already given a try. So now I'm just waiting for other new excuses for me to just come back into the game. Aside being addicted to Warframe, I've also been busy with my German course and my preparations to go to Germany as a whole. I've already completed B1 German, which is, I'd say, conversational German. I'm able to sustain a conversation in German with someone. I'm able to read a bunch of text pretty well and understand what the text means. And right now I'm going through B2, which is a little bit more like, say, the advanced version of B1. It started at about December 2017, and it's still ongoing, but before it was a bit more intensive. It was like every weekday I had to participate in this German course. Now, it's every Saturday I have to participate in the course, due to the fact that a lot of the students, a lot of the participators in this German course are still in school. They're still in high school, and I guess they have to focus on high school as well, alongside with this German course, so they kind of spread out the schedule, which is good. But before, at the time, I was still kind of addicted to Warframe. It's also the kind of reason why I haven't been touching a lot of art. I just wanted to go back home from German course after somewhat of a stressful day. I just want to go back home and then turn on Warframe and play until I tire myself. Alongside that, I've been working on a few personal projects of mine. Some of them were music based, some instrumentals, and some songs I need to sing later, and a few doodles. It was just me turning on the tablet and then just drawing whatever comes to mind and then just leaving it there. I don't think I've exported it, but I've definitely not uploaded any of those doodles yet. But don't you find it a little bit funny that I could work on my personal projects, art or music, and take almost no time? For me, it takes about 1 to 3 hours for me to complete something that is personal to me, but it takes me ages for me to complete commissions. That's the thing. I'm usually very fast and efficient. I love being fast and efficient. I'm the kind of guy that would book it right through a slow moving crowd. I don't like crowds that move slow. I don't like people that just waddle around with their phones in their hands, just texting their girlfriend or whatever. They're just taking way too much time. I just want to get from point A to point B. I don't care about anything in between A and B. I just want to get there. Heck, back in August of 2017, I was able to complete 4 commissions within a week. This is speed and efficiency that some artists only can dream of. This is kind of the reason why that my commissions are priced lower compared to most artists on DA and FA, because I can complete a commission, one commission, within a day. Maybe even more so. I could even complete, if I have motivation and the time, I would be able to complete 2 commissions a day. That means I'm able to complete, say, 5 commissions within only just a week. But this all depends whether or not I've got the motivation and time for it. And this is where I have to apologize. I'm not good at time management. I'm really, really bad at it. Couple that with my floppy motivation and prioritization skills, it's kind of disastrous when it comes to actually doing commissions, because I need to prioritize these and somewhat schedule myself with my German course, my German preparation, commissions, music, all of this different stuff. I have to plan. I tend to be like Valve employees. There's no real people telling them what to do or a set schedule for them to kind of follow. Instead, they just go by feeling and motivation only. So they get to choose a project that they feel like doing. And this has some positive applications to it. If someone solely goes by motivation, then whatever they want to accomplish is always passionate, is always a 100%. Nothing's pretty half-assed or like, I'm just gonna do this, I guess, because I was told to. There's no feeling of that. It's all, I want to do this. I'm going to accomplish this. That feeling. And it will always give that 100% to said project. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to have any half-assed commissions. I want my quality to be always at 100%, so you're not getting any differences when you commission me. But the issues with just working under motivation is that you can't keep things constrained to time. It's always just from your gut feeling. When you don't want to do it, then you just leave it behind and do something else. And this could cause some delays. This can cause laziness, and sometimes you just put off the project altogether to the point where you just realize, oh shit, I need to do this now. It's been a month. I need to do this. And this has happened to several commissions that I've had before, and I really do have to apologize for that. I am doing my best to try and recover from this, to try and learn to at least be a bit more constrained and be a bit more structured, chronologically. That's not a term. I'm trying my best to somewhat schedule myself and, force myself to prioritize certain things over others. Like, I would tend to draw a lot more instead of just watching YouTube or play Warframe, as a matter of fact. So with that out of the way, how are commissions and trades going to be? Well, currently I'm trying to finish the commissions I still owe people. I still have 2. I have like a whiteboard right behind this computer and this microphone. I have 2 more commissions to do. One of them is a really big commission, a set of images that make up a comic, so that's I have to do that. I'll try and finish that first, and then I'll get on to the other commission. My phone's vibrating. But yeah, I'm currently doing the ones that I owe people, so I'm gonna work on those first. As for opening up commissions and trades in general, I don't want to open commissions up just quite yet. I want to find that stable ground where I feel more confident in opening them up. Right now, I just want to get everything sorted out, trying to at least get my prioritization in check, and yeah, I just want to become a little bit more comfortable with the situation before I open up commissions and trades once again. But don't worry, they will soon come out. Don't you worry. But this gives me an opportunity to talk about Steam money commissions. Ever since digital Steam cards were a thing, I've been kind of testing them out with my friends, asking them to pay me with Steam money and return them with a drawing. It works pretty simple, and it's pretty similar to people who have used PayPal before. It's just this time in Steam, you're kind of constrained to a set amount of money to send me. 5, 10, I don't know, 25? I don't know, Steam cards always have these set values to them whenever you want to send someone Steam money. If you want to be a bit more precise in paying me, it's like, oh, you told me to pay you $32, I'm gonna pay you $32, then PayPal's for you. But if you feel like just giving me the extra money on Steam, then Steam gift cards are the choice if you want to pay me. The reason why I divide these two is because that Indonesia PayPal sucks. I can't use the money in PayPal to use on Steam. It doesn't work like that. So I have to somewhat divide it. I have to make a different set of commissions for those who want to pay through digital Steam cards. I'll probably be opening the Steam card commissions every so often. I'll probably reach out to certain people like, hey, if you want to pay me through Steam money for a commission, here's your opportunity. And how about other projects in the works like Wolf Days and Tumblr Asks and all that kind of stuff? Well, I'll be doing them at my own pace, because right now I've got commissions to do, so I'm kind of thinking of those. But if I have some spare time, I'll see if I could do Wolf Days. Again, because I've got several scripts already written for Wolf Days, and I just need to draw them. And especially what with Paint Toolside 2 being a thing with text and circular rulers, it makes it a lot easier for me to make comics now, so, you know, we'll see what the future holds. As for Tumblr Asks, I think I've already done a few. I just need to get back to them slowly. And then after I'm done with the set amount of Tumblr Asks and questions that you guys have done, after I've answered those, I will delete all of the questions that are remaining and reopen up for another Tumblr Ask session somewhere in the future. I don't know when. You'll have to see. So I think that should be it for this video. Again, please do tell whether you read my journals or not, because journals are the way I kind of give announcements out, and if nobody really reads them, then I don't see a lot of point to actually just releasing journals. So I've somewhat set up a poll down in the description, and I would love for you to participate in voting whether you read my journals or not, that kind of stuff. And I also would like to know if you enjoy this format of an announcement, like this gameplay, voiceover, announcement format. If this is the case, then I would love to do some more. I love editing videos together. So, yeah. Although making the voiceover is hard work, I've spent practically 42 minutes on this. My throat's already getting dry, and I'm too lazy to grab a glass of water. So yeah, I just hope that you guys could be a little bit more patient with me. Again, I'm sorry for my poor time management and motivation and prioritization issues. I hope I could overcome these issues slowly but surely. And as for that one guy that wouldn't shut up about Escape from Iora, yeah, I know who you are. You know who you are. For those who don't know, Escape from Iora is this small passion project of mine. I'm still going through a lot of conceptualization and refining of said concepts. It's a really, really big project. It's hardly something I could describe just because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. It's located in an entirely new planet with different races and a lot of political drama within these countries within the planet that they live on. It revolves around a protagonist that just wants to follow his dream and explore more beyond his home planet, thinking that it's just a boring cesspool. And throughout the story, he starts discovering more and more about the planet that he lives on. It's more than just his island, his mundane little home somewhere on the shore. And there's a motorbike. Escape from Iora is really, really big, and I'm just one guy. I want more people to work on it to help me out with this project, at least a background artist and a backup writer in order to somewhat solidify a lot of the words that I've come here, because there's plenty of characters. It's huge, guys. I can't describe it to you because I'm held back from spoiling my own project to you guys. The thing is that I would have to sacrifice me making art for you guys, commissions, wolf days. I need to sacrifice that just so I could work on Escape from Mayura. There's no other way. I see no other way to this. I can't approach this from any other way, guys. It's a really big story, and it's really, really deep, and I want to show it to you guys in the fullest, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can just from... I just have to let go of all the artwork that I've been doing for you guys, and I don't want to lose that now. I don't want to just forget and just give up on my art for you guys because of just a simple comic. A simple comic. It's a huge comic. It goes through chapters. That's how big it is. I can't... It's just believe me when I say that it's just a huge project that I'm not going to forget. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think I can make it with the given situation right now. I would love to make it whenever I have the chance. But as of yet, I'm just one guy, and I've got a few other things to do. I've got to go to Germany. I want to study animation there. I'm going through German course. Commissions I want to do. I want to keep my art channel, my DeviantArt and For Affinity, to, at least be as active as it can be. I know I do tend to leave projects behind whenever I just don't have the time or motivation to do them, and sometimes I just forget about their existence as a whole. But trust me, I will get to Escape from Mayura one day. Even if it will take me several years to get to that project, I will get to Escape from Mayura. It's too big. It's just too filled with detail, and I can't let go of it. I just can't let go of it. There's no way I'm gonna lose this project. This is something that I've worked on. We'll get to there. So please, that guy who would stop bugging me about Escape from Mayura, could you just stop? Just be patient, please. I'm on the fucking brink of blocking you, I swear. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you when the time... I'm really bad at outros. Auf Wiedersehen.